Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. How y'all doing? It has been a minute. Uh things happen. So but now we're here. And still working on this. Yeah. We're gonna be working on this thing, and then after that, we're gonna be also working on the Crocs. So gonna be working on those because it's not the design that I want, so I'm gonna be working on those. I think what I'm gonna do is plan is for these though is might just do like a retopology, and then let's see what else. Yeah, like a retopology, and then I'll just be adding like shapes on top of that retopology. That way, I don't have to like go back to ZBrush, and I can have everything recorded properly. So, yeah, I just want to say hi and bye. I'm going to bed. Thanks for coming to the stream, Planet Yas. Have a good night. Yeah, my streams are pretty late. But yeah, but this is so far the progress that we have. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you. Hope you have a good night. Also, we're gonna be working on the ear again because I messed up the ear. Let's see, that's the ear. What else? Okay, I'm gonna leave laptop on alert. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. See if we can change this. Or like a more chill. Okay, a little bit of Undertale. I'm just gonna do some last minute things here. Music looks fine, I think, right? I'm just gonna bring it up a little bit. Okay. You can It's got that song stuck in my head now. Let's see. Okay. Let's work on this. Create topo, edit active. So right now I've been just working on some stuff here and there. Working on my website. So that's what I've been working, and the reason why I can stream on Wednesday. So yeah. Let's see, contour. Just gonna go. Just gonna try to have everything neat and tidy. Okay, this is like way too relaxed though. Undertale, the choice. That's my choice. Okay. Let's work on this. Try and use as little shapes as possible. It's gonna be this. So far, so good, but problem is getting into the area over here and then closing everything. That's gonna be the tricky part. But hopefully it's not. Okay. Spray this. There we go. So yeah, just looking at the process here, I'm definitely going more with like a more GameCube looking model. And I say looking because if what makes it a GameCube model is that it's, you know, the amount of polys, then I don't know how many polys this thing has, so I don't know. So, but yeah, like, hopefully, because like I've seen GameCube models before, and it's pretty similar to this in the sense that it's, you know, the amount of like how it looks poly-wise. So it's kind of what I wanted. Go and do that. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Shoot. This one over here. And this over here. It's gonna delete some. Let's see, faces. It's gonna be reworking some polygons here. Yeah, it's just mostly just working with this because let's see. After this, after the procs, yeah, the procs are gonna be like a. I wouldn't say. I don't think it's gonna be like super difficult though, because like I'm not gonna be sculpting the holes on them. The holes are gonna be painted on, so good thing I don't have to worry too much about that. Okay. I'll put one here and another one there. Well, this one over here. It's gonna make two so it all fits. And then later I can just subdivide. Shoot. I have to like subdivide here. Oh, perfect fit. Maybe no. Nah. In the slightest. I was like so excited. I was like, yes, perfect fit. No. Nah. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Shoot. I don't want to subdivide this. Yeah, I don't like that part over there. I'm just gonna leave it be. Eventually, if I hit smooth, it'll just like, you know, if I hit relax here, it'll just move to the side, so I think I'm fine there if I leave it. Go. Yeah, today has been just like very chill day, both literally and figuratively. It's been raining a lot these past few days, but I love it. Can I just subdivide this? Yes, I can. Okay. Move this up here. There we go. Then just gonna put these together. See. Oh shoot. Ah. Oh wait, I'm good. Good. Still good. Still good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm like, is it gonna work? Seriously, it's like it's a whole puzzle. Because sometimes you don't fit. Sometimes it do fit. Most of the time, it don't. This right here. What do we do here? Back. Maybe subdivide that. Right? So like, that looks fine enough. I'm just gonna be subdividing that. Okay, so that way everything fits together. Oh. Okay. Go. I'm just gonna add one subdivision here. Let me just put these two together. Yeah, that seems better. I mean, we can do the same here. Yeah, the trick is to just try not to add so many extra polygons, because then the whole thing here is that I'm trying to make it fluffy and round, but at the same time low poly. So, because I don't really want it to make it like spiky, and I've seen low poly models where like they do make these kinds of like fluff shapes coming out of an arm, but I myself and they make it spiky and it looks cool. It looks amazing. But personally, I like, at least for this model, I kind of want it to be a bit more round. Like, I do like the spikiness, don't get me wrong. But personally, yeah, like for this model, for this project, I kind of want it to be fluffy and round. So, searching up something here. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here. Yeah. I just need to finesse this part over here. Or let's see. Let's go and contour. I'm gonna lower it to maybe let's try 6. Yeah, I feel like 6 would be a good number. Maybe not. Okay. Let's try that. Let's go to polypan. Yeah, the guy in the tutorial really wasn't joking when he said that polypan was the tool that he used the most. Like, I'm seeing that I'm using that tool the most right now, so because it's so good. Right here, let's see. Okay. Go. And then we just make one there. Nice. I love when it works and everything works out. I'm trying to put a line here, like the crevice. That way, if I ever want to do like a little bit of animation for those, then they just like bend and work. Guess that's the like, I won't say like the hard part, because like really I can't really say too much about what's the hard part in topology, since I haven't worked too much with retopologizing, but at least from what I've been doing is that the retopologizing stage is really like hard, because it's not just putting a bunch of like polys all around. Like, you actually have to think about how are they gonna function, how are they gonna like move around, how is it gonna be animated, you know? So it's like the hard part here, trying to see what works, what doesn't. Like, the good thing is at least that it's gonna be a low poly looking character, so not really worried about you know, like mapping, like a lot of mapping stuff. I do have to do a lot of UV mapping though, so I feel like this is gonna be the hardest thing I've done so far, because now it's not like I'm just making little simple animations. No, like this is gonna be like fully animated, like just like reworking and everything. So it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky, but we can do it. We can do it. I believe in ourselves. And then this would be like amazing. Like when I finish this would be an amazing portfolio piece. And then I can just like do little tutorials with it and do little stuff. So I feel like it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Like I'm excited to see this like finished, so that I can also keep working on figurines and stuff, because I haven't done a figurine in a hot minute. So because I've been working on either this and like the commission sheet. And I even had to pause the commission stuff because like I rewrote, not completely, but like I fixed a little bit the contract, and some other stuff. So that there's that, but what was it? I forgot. Yeah, like I rewrote some things in the contract, because this is gonna be like 3D commissions. It's not gonna be other type of commission. Because I could do 2D commissions like drawn, but I'm not. I don't know. It's just that 3D feels way more faster. Okay, let's see here. I'm getting like a weird thing. Like it's 4. Okay, it's like 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Problem is that getting this weird part here. Because you look at it like bend, like that, but really there's like a sharp line here. So, maybe if I combine these two, yeah, that works. Okay. But yeah, like rewriting the contract, doing the commission like title screen thing that y'all saw. What else? Yeah, I've been just like doing certain things, and then like a friend talked to me about like applying for a job, so that's like the biggest reason why I can I can stream on Wednesday, because I suddenly got that, and so I was working on that, trying to learn DaVinci, because I saw some cool tools for DaVinci, and I saw like a good tutorial on how to just notice something. Okay, I'm good, right? Like a weird line happened. Okay, no, it's this line over here. So saying like yeah, like I learned DaVinci Resolve. I feel like it was like high time I learned it, because like I've seen so many good things about DaVinci, and also I saw a tutorial on how to do like transparent videos, so I want to also learn how to do that, so I can do like animated elements and stuff, and then just like getting better at editing videos, because one of the things that I have to submit for this position is a video reel, and basically that's where I show not only my projects, but in like video format I also showcase like the breakdown of them, like mainly the topology. So there's like a video where like you get this like a turnaround, right? and you get like the smooth version first with the color and the UV and everything, like all painted like normal, like high quality. And then while it's still rotating, the color disappears. You only get like the wires. So that's what I've been working on, trying to learn how to do that, so I can then like do a reel. But I wish the deadline could be a little bit later though, because yeah, it's like right there. Ooh, it's actually contoured here. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of polygons here. I'm just gonna bind these two. Bind these. No, no, no. Bind these. FX Node. Hi. Is this Retopo Flow? Yes, this is Retopo Flow. I am weak. Not just kidding. Yeah, this is Retopo Flow. I downloaded recently, so yeah, I'm currently using it. Now let me show you. Let me save. I've been using it for a while, so I've been slowly but surely just retoppling everything. I last stream, I retoppoed the hoodie here, so as best as I could. It's like my first time retoppoing, so still learning some stuff, but yeah. Let me see how this is looking. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm retoppoing this so that I can animate it. It's like right here. Retoppo flow, edit active. Cool thing about this is that it auto-saves, so I love it. Okay. Yeah, like this tool has been very like useful. So yeah, because like it's really mainly like the hand. It's better for the hands. Like I should really invest in like a cushion or something for my wrists, but yeah, like it's way better because like I have most of the, what is this? This is a pentagon? Oh, frick. Ah, did a pentagon here. Shoot. Yeah, like what was I gonna say? Yeah, like let me just exit real quick. Yeah, it's been like a very such a good tool. Because like most, like I mentioned before on stream, thing with retopoing by yourself is that I have like, you know, my fingers like in different positions on the keyboard, and but with the retopo flow I can just like stick with like, you know, control in like the area of control shift, so it's very useful. Looks right for characters. I like 3D coat, but have retopo flow as well. Yeah, I never heard of 3D coat. Let me check that. 3D coat. Yeah, because like I saw let me see. I've seen another streamer use another program. I forgot the name of it, but it was basically like a program to retopo, like retopoing for topology, and I saw that they would do like loops that would go around the figure, similar to what retopo flow has, and then I didn't get that program, but I got this plugin instead. And it's been like a huge game changer. Because my biggest problem is always trying to close everything off. Like when I'm at that final stage, almost finishing the retopoing of a certain part of the body, and then when I finish, I get a ugly looking hole that you know, like it just like it doesn't like it doesn't, I don't have like, you know, the right amount of points so that I can just close it in like a perfect quad. No, it's like sometimes I get a pentagon, sometimes I get a triangle, which triangles are not really like a big problem from what I've seen, but really I'm just trying to stay clear of them. Power flow is pretty great. They are all very similar. Yeah, that's what I like about it though, that they're very, very similar. Because then if I ever want to like, I don't know, like eventually move to another program, then I can just do that. You know, it's like has similar controls, similar setup. One thing though, I would say about retopo flow though is that when the point is like in here, like inside here, it doesn't want to click, so. But it's like the little things. But really, I can never go back. I can never go back to how I used to retopo. See if I can just shoot. One thing though is freaking this right here. We're like a bunch of lines, almost no line. Let's see, maybe 1, 2, 3. Let's do shoot. Okay. Let me save. Yeah, sometimes loops has like a weird thing where it just like freezes for a sec and you get like a sudden jump scare. The core ideas are largely the same as what I have found. Yeah, honestly, and that's great because like, you know, the best programs are the ones that just do that. Like they just like, not that you copy, but it's just that, you know, you get you know, similar things that a clientele love about another program, and then you just put it in your program, and then a lot of people will love it because it's, you know, the same workflow. That's what people want. Just something they can just go in and easily work with. And I feel like Blender does have a little bit of problem with that aspect though, because like the thing with Blender is that you come from another right, like another 3D program. And for the most part, it's really similar. But the thing with Blender though is that a lot of the time they do have a lot of like stuff jammed in like the UI, and like a lot of people start to get scared of it and end up not wanting to learn Blender. So, but at the same time, it's like, you know, just also taking the time to learn. It's just that like most people don't really have the time to learn. I kind of sped through the process in the sense that like I took a class, so it was like a 1 semester thing. So and it was like very useful because then that same summer I was like grinding Blender, just working on stuff. But there's like so many tutorials nowadays, so holding loops for example, and avoid engons and trigons if you can. Yeah, that's like the hard part. Trying to have like the gons that you want, especially if it's like animation. And like this is something that I want to like program. Like I wanted to put this model into Unreal. Right. Yeah, I want to put this model in Unreal so I can then turn it into a VTuber. But I feel like after doing the model, it's gonna be a bunch of like after modeling it, after rigging it, which I do have the other plugin for that, but it was like, what do you want me to do? It was freaking free. But yeah, like I got what's the name? Let's see. Rigify. Yeah, I got Rigify for free. Yeah, for free in the Blender market. So yeah, it's very useful. I've only used it a little bit, but I haven't really like animated with it, because I'm still learning how to actually animate rigs. So because all I've done is just grabbing some empties or grabbing like the origin points and just moving them around. This line over here. Oh, these two lines. Yeah. Pretty. Hold up a sec. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. It is largely quad mesh over joints, like stockings. Forms a nice shade over the bendy bits. Yeah, that's like that's another thing I need to figure out, like the, what's it called? It's like shoot, it's what's it? I think it's like shade maps, or it's something maps. I forgot the name of it, but basically it's like the other map, like UV map, where like it detects the height of things, so the shading can be corrected. Like that's like a big reason why I'm like so scared at applying, because I still have a lot to learn about 3D and all the stuff that I've done. It's like, you know, I'm not sure if I have the right topology. I'm not sure if I have necessary stuff, like, you know, if it works. So like this exercise can really help finally see if things work. Blend shape, shape key. Yeah, shape keys is another thing. Okay. Yeah, shape keys is another thing I need to I'm gonna be learning, because I got this idea of doing a little trick with my glasses. As you can see in my own model, in like the PNG tuber, where the glasses kind of close, kind of like, you know, the eye as an eyebrow, and so kind of like in Dexter's lab, and so I want to like do something like that. So every time I blink, the glasses just change. Okay, so far so good. Close these two. Go. Oh, let's do this one, and then but yeah, I'm slowly learning both in ZBrush and Blender. But there is a certain like level of knowledge that I've gained a lot in Blender, so I feel like I'm confident if somebody wants to put me for like props or other stuff, because I've done props before, so that I can do. But when it comes to like actually rigging and actually modeling a character, that's a whole different thing that I'm like slowly figuring out. One thing though, I've been dodging making like a super detailed like figures and characters because of the maps. Because I tried following a tutorial in ZBrush and it just like didn't work for some reason. Like you follow a tutorial to the T, like every single thing they do, you do it, and then when you do it, it's like, no, that doesn't work. And I go like, but I followed every single freaking thing. How are you not working? I always have this like on that side. It's so annoying. I don't know why I do that. Okay, let's see. I feel like maybe no. Like wrapping these, just doing that. Ooh, like that. Our version in Blender is a bit issue when following tutorials, things change. Well, it's not Blender, it's ZBrush. Because Blender, I can always go for like, 4.2. In ZBrush, I have the 2022 version still. But it's always like the same version though. Like the tutorials and stuff that I followed. I think I just need to like go back to it. But yeah, like the tutorials that I followed just didn't work for some reason. It just like, but I don't know. Because like the whole thing, it's exporting the maps, and also like had to do like an example, because the only one that I actually managed to export successfully was super smooth, did not have any like detail basically to be able to follow the tutorial. So I think I might just grab like a model in Sketchfab, or like a high poly model in Sketchfab, and just like uh edit it and stuff, so that when I go in detail, or just do like a sphere, I don't know, just something so I can like practice it. Like, sometimes it's better to just, after a certain time, go back to the same tutorials as before. Some of them, not all, because I know at some point those tutorials get outdated, but some tutorials would be good to like go back to, because then you know more, you know how to like do other stuff. Because a lot of the time, a lot of tutorials are just tutorials that people make for Blender users that already know how to use the program, or ZBrush users. So was this baking or something? Yeah, it was like baking textures. So and really just baking like the texture and like the detail that I put in a model, because a big problem in Blender is that I cannot just import my super high poly figures here, because eventually Blender will slow down. So, and in the same way, um, you know, I do want to animate, so I want to actually bring in texture maps for those characters that I do in ZBrush. So, uh, because the thing is, when I import models into Blender, I normally import them in like a low, uh, point count, like a low topology. And so the texture map is there so that I can bring back that detail without going, you know, raising up the points. So, yeah. I did find like a good tutorial on how to bake textures here in Blender, but the one that I need is for ZBrush, because I don't want to like import a super big, as I said before, like a super big model into here. So okay. Hmm. See how this looks. Uh, put this one here. minutes. Render can load pretty large OBJ. I managed a 7 gig file. I guess it depends on memory and things. Yeah, that's true. Like maybe it'll work for like my most recent ones because the thing is I couldn't really like do I couldn't really import my older ones because those were the ones that I did when I was starting out. And the thing with those is that they tend to be really so big that it crashes the program. And I tried it before on stream and it crashed, so but yeah, it's that. Like maybe there could be a way to also do it here. I don't know. I think ZBrush does it automatically though, because I remember when I tried to do the simple one, it just did it. Like it just, I hit export the texture map, and it just did it like automatically. You can decimate in ZBrush. Yeah, like I know you can. Like what's it? The Z remesh. But maybe again, could be that I was streaming and the computer was already processing so much information that it just like freaking almost blew up the computer. But yeah. But at the same time, it's like it's an old project that it's not really something I want to put in my portfolio, so I have no reason to like go back to it. Maybe for like teaching stuff, but yeah. Though I do want to do like a resculpt of it though, because let me see if I can find it here. Let me save. See, I don't know if I put it in my Insta. Instagram. The gram of Insta. Let's see. Like way low in the memory bank here. I think it was in 2022. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see. Browser. Instagram. There we go. Yeah. So this is the project that I did. That was like super like big in terms of like points. And so I do want to like redo it though, because I feel like there's so many things I would like to redo, especially the hair. The hair is one that I really want to like redo because I like the hair that I had on the drawing more, and so because they taught us how to use like strips, like what's it, like strip brush or something, and then I got way too carried away with it and ended up like just ruining it. But I love the face. The face is like my favorite part of the piece. The eyelashes is another thing that I want to like redo. But just like the ear, the nose, the mouth, like the whole like face itself, I like that. I feel like that's like a style I would love to do for characters. And then I love the mask. The mask was like a whole thing because I had to like after class I had to like sit down with the teacher to like explain it, because he didn't really like, explain it in class. It was more so like I wanted to do a specific thing, so he had to like teach me specifically that. But yeah, like I liked it. I like the process of it. But honestly, I would really redo it. now that I know how to like better control my my points and also make better hair. And then there's this monstrosity. This is like the first thing we did to like play around with the program. So like this was like I wouldn't say this is like the first thing I've done in ZBrush, because I've done stuff before years and years back in ZBrush in like a summer camp, but this is like the first thing in like years I've done in ZBrush. And this was like really fun. I like this one. He's just staring at my soul. Faces are great for learning Britapo. Yeah. Yeah, I love faces. I feel like I sometimes I just feel like pressure to just make a to just do like a full body. I think that's the thing that happened to me when I did the Senshi. So I was gonna do like a Senshi from Delicious and Dungeon, and I just felt like so pressured to do the full body because my plan was just doing a bust of him, but I think I got carried away and ended up doing the body. And then like once I realized what I was doing, it was like too late. I already did the whole body. I already did the arms, the hands, the legs, everything. Like I invested everything and I streamed the whole thing. So it's like, we're already here, so let's just keep doing it. And now he's just like sitting in a corner, without any underwear. So still with no armor, but yeah, faces are the I love faces. You know, just especially like if you're just like just for the lulz, just to like practice anatomy. It is fun sometimes to just go in and just play around. I feel like I should do that maybe on like a Wednesday. Just do like anatomy practice on ZBrush. The thing with the face is learning how to turn the geometry flow. Yes, that is true. Yeah. Though I feel like it's easier if, you know, doing the face though, if you know your muscles, like your muscle anatomy though. Because that way I feel like, because knowing muscle anatomy has, you know, helped me so much when sculpting, because I can just do like strips of like clay, like digital clay, and just put it in certain areas, and that's it. Or if I want to like draw it out with a brush, with a 3D brush, I can just do it. And just, it starts working out. Loop eyes, loop hips? What do you mean? Like, and join. Loop eyes, loop lip. Oh, loop lips. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You mean like, doing like a loop of, what's it? Like a circle, of bones to like rig the mouth, right? Loop the folds. Loop. But like, what do you mean about like join? Like to join? Because in my mind, join is like just merging stuff. Circle the openings, then bridge. Circling the openings, and then bridge. Oh, you mean like there is a method? There is a method? Oh, are you talking about like what I'm doing right now, or are you talking about like the like the eyes and lips and stuff? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm still pretty much new at this, and I feel like I should really like learn how to actually like rig by myself, just and not just like depend on the what's it called, the plugin, which is very useful, and I'm still gonna use it for this, but yeah, like yeah, I'm still like learning like rigging terminology. But I know that for lips and also like cloth, uh, you know, you do like a, at least the mouth, you do like a whole circle of bones, I think. So that way you can just like stretch and move them around. Flip normal, have a pretty good video on it on YouTube. Ooh, flip normal. That is a good name for a channel. Let's see. Let's go to channel. Let's see. I'm sorry for the clicks. Oh, okay, that flip normal. Okay. What's it called? Let's see, loop eyes. Loop eyes. No, that's not it. Okay. Ooh, they got a good interview here. Okay. Yeah, I might check that out. Yeah, I really need to fill up my YouTube with art interviews and stuff, because I've been just watching trash. For laters, yeah, for laters. But yeah, my god, like one thing though about just working is that the amount of trash that one just like listens to though, like I again, like I need to like clean my whole YouTube, just clean, like like tailor my my algorithm to just watch other stuff, like art related stuff, because I feel like that's a big part of like my rut these days, because I haven't really haven't really like gone out that much recently, so I feel like I should just like uh, go out and other stuff. But yeah, it's the heat, man. Like the heat takes me. But yeah, it's like at least look at stuff that like benefits what's it, learning. So I've been like trying to like look up other 3D artists and just like listen to in the background, listen to like in a podcasty way, how they work, and that's another thing that I've been doing, just like looking at a lot of Twitch, which is like an amazing place because I always try to look for artists, like 3D artists, 2D artists that I like, and just look for their methods and how they do stuff. Also programmers, because I feel like it's that like I just need that nice constant flow of knowledge. Well, also like video essays are super useful though. I saw this amazing video essay on uh like futuristic Y2K aesthetic from the early 2000s. That's like one of my favorite videos to watch. And I follow a few like Tumblr pages. Yes, Tumblr pages on that as well. Just like get some inspo around. Um, but yeah, like the big thing is just trying to finish this. Or at least try to finish it in a certain point where like I can also work on other stuff. Because besides this, I work on I also work I'm working on the what's it called, the overlay my stream. The strippy jumpsuit is a pretty template to body retopo. The strippy jumpsuit. Okay, let me see that. Strippy jumpsuit. Yeah, I don't know that one. If you have like a link to that, stripy stocking is the best analogy I can give. Yeah, yeah. Let me see if I can find stripy stocking. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, like yeah, that's what I do with what's it called? The like the contour, like this tool over here, contour. But there comes a time where like I just need to just put everything with the poly pen tool. But yeah, I get it. Like if I could, I could just use the contour, uh, the contour tool forever. This song is a vibe. Let me see. Oh, okay. Hype drone rig and blender. What components to use? Okay. Oh, yo. Butter middle inner. Then you make separate controls for all possible movement directions of that section. Each isolated to a single direction. Up, down, left, right, twist, forward, backward. Okay. Interesting. I'm just gonna save that for later because that looks so good. Might even use it for this. So, like, this model is not too bendy though, so it's gonna be pretty stiff, but it still works. Let's see. Also, like, I should really learn how to do controls because I can just rig. I can put the bones in place, and just work with like weight painting here in Blender. But the problem is, I never managed to figure out how to like actually put the controls. So like after the bones are placed, I put the controls so you can like move stuff and you can like move the wrist and then move the elbow at the same time. I still need to like learn that because I know the plugin does it automatically, but I feel like I should at least be able to know how to do that manually. Finding loops is largely what rigging is about. Okay. Binding loops. Binding loops. Yeah, I need to like read on this. Yeah, because those are so like when you mean like loops, you're talking about let me show this. Like you're talking about like these you know, areas over here, like the black parts. So the retopo goes that way. It is very helpful. Okay. Yeah, because like I know for like when you're doing, for example, the knee, you go in and you put some edges like in here, like some edges, and that way when it bends, like this side of the edges will be like stretched out and like moving outwards, while these on this side would move inwards. And because there's like a few loop cuts, they're gonna be able to like bend. I gotta give that a read. For laters, exactly. For laters. Let's see here. Let me see something. Let's see. Polystrip. No. Well, actually, just go here. Right? And then start connecting these. Connecting these. Connecting these. There we go. Yeah, it's something. Okay. Mouse. Okay. Good cheat. And put these over here. Yeah, but I like how it's like a whole different process though. Like every single time, like that, like that's why like I fell in love with just doing 3D. It's just like different things you can do with it though. Like right now, like today, for example, um, I was planning my website using Blender. Let me show you. So like here, for example, like I got my portfolio website and everything. Like I took a screenshot, and then I just, you know, I did like a few loop cuts, and then I started like mapping it out. Like, oh, like, you know, like here you're gonna have the video reel, and then here are gonna be like the photos, and then I can plan out stuff like, oh, like I want to put some like simple and subtle like animated elements on the sides, kind of like to go for that TV vibe that I want to go for. So really it's like a nice way to just do it. I like doing it, and then like also designing icons. So I just do my icons here. But the cool thing about Blender though as well is that you can literally just do UI design here, then later on program it. But this is like very cool. Yo, I didn't know this, but so the autosave saves up like another separate like for retopple flow, it saves like another separate a Blender file. I didn't know that. Da-da-da. Yeah. It's looking alright. Nope. Shoot. At least the good thing about the crop is that it's gonna be just one, and I just like mirror it. But yeah, and I think I can still have like the parts separated. I don't know. Like that's something I need to Google. If I can have like all these section like parts separated, so I can then just animate each thing. Is there a relax tool in Retopo Flow? I cannot remember. Yeah, like oh, you can't see it. Just move it over here. Yeah, you got like a tweak tool. You can like tweak around, and then you got a relax tool. Yeah, I'm just like relaxing these areas over here. And you can even like edit the how strong it gets. So goes to relax, algorithm, and you can like up the strength of it. You know what? I think I'll just leave this window over here. I feel like I like it. At least just put it like that. Yeah, that looks better. Oh boy. So do you have Retopo Flow? Like, do you normally use it, or are you planning on using it? I just need to like fix these with the relax tool. Yeah, that way everything just flows better. I don't even know, like, saw a video. I don't remember. I think it was like no, it was a video. Somebody like retopoing, and they were like, "Oh, like the swirl, like that these polys are creating is bad." And I go like, "Oh no, had to redo all my stuff. I got a lot of swirls. I flip between Retopo Flow and 3D Code. I can't really make up my mind. Yeah, I'm the same way, but I kind of use both the ZBrush and Blender. So I kind of like go between worlds like that. But it's very useful though. Because there's some things that I cannot do in Blender that I can just do them in ZBrush. So it's good that I know both. How to work with both. But I feel like all depends on what you the program that you like to use and like the workflow. Like you can even combine two, like both. If you like some tools about that are in 3D Code, but they're not in Blender, then both. I feel like combine the yeah, this is a bad idea. Frick. Megamorph, welcome. How you make your Blender look like that? Oh, this? Let me just save real quick. So, see, just bring it out so y'all can see. So what I did was I just went to File. No, I went to Edit, and I went to Preferences. And then let me just bring out the preferences real quick. Preferences. Yeah. So you go here to Themes. Right here in Themes. And then here you're gonna have like a bunch of different like themes here already. But if you want to make your own, you just hit Add, and you put the name. You click OK, and then you go like one by one. You know, just go around and just change the what's it called. You just change the colors around to see what you like the best. And that's how you can just like change your user interface. And there's so many other ways. Like there's other options where like you can round you know, your UI out so you can make it rounder like corners. And I just put it like to the extreme. So I like to make a super boxy retopo in 3D code, then subdivide it and then relax my go-to. Bit lazy possibly. Honestly, no, that's what I did with the hair originally before getting the retopo flow. I literally made a diamond for each hair strand, and then I just did a like 2 loop cuts going across like X, and then I got the hair strands that I wanted. So, you know, don't feel bad. It's working smarter, not harder. But yeah, yeah, you can do that. You need to look. You just need to like go in here and just see what's working, because sometimes I just move some colors around and nothing happens. So Were you in Rose's chat? Rose's chat? I don't remember. No, well, no. Was I? I don't even remember if I was on Twitch today. Roses. Roses. No, I don't think I've been on Twitch today. So don't remember I follow anybody or watch anybody called Rose. Ah, shoot. Let me exit here. Oh yeah, like you can change everything. Like you can even change the colors here on this thing. Like just you can really customize everything. I know somebody, certain somebody that made everything blue. Who rated you this week? I think the last person who rated me was Izadoodle? Yeah. Or no, wait. I have rated other people. I just forgot their names. I'm very bad at names, but I don't remember if I rated somebody called Rose, but let me see. What's the name of them? Like, what's their name though? Like their username. I also like Instamesh for non-deforming retoppo. Instamesh. Let me check that out. Instamesh. Oh, okay. I might give that a look. You know, Sussy be new. I'll just copy that and paste it. Let's see. Susie. I feel like I know a Susie. See, back to Twitch. Oh, we got a tab on Twitch already. Susie. I feel like I've known them. I know them. No, actually. No, I don't know them. Their stuff looks good though. I like their VTuber. It's 3D. Oh, VTubers. Plural. Okay. Oh, they work in Blender. Oh. I give them a follow. What chats have you been in this week? Oof. Let's see. Chats. Well, I know I didn't stream on Wednesday, so I don't even remember if I even rated anybody. Or when it's like chat, like talking in chat, I think. Let's see. I don't remember. Well, I've been in Soup's Loan chat the other day, I think yesterday. What else? I've probably been in Nessive Arts. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember who else. Yeah. I got a floppy disk for memory. But I know, what's their name? It's like a blue demon dude. I forgot their name, but their VTuber's like a blue demon with horns. And they do like what's it called? Like giant robot drawings. So you know Sab's Loon? Yeah, I know Sabs. They sometimes lurk on stream, on my streams. Pretty awesome, very awesome streamer, very awesome artist. But I feel like, let's see. I think I remember you from her chat. Yeah. Yeah, I sometimes go into her chat and just like goof around. Yesterday we were like talking about the cars just like zooming with like their exhaust pipes and everything like super loud. But yeah, I've been there. I've been, what else? Yeah, I feel like that's the only one I've been this week. I know Chris Motor is another one that I've been on a few times. Who else? Doodle is another one. Who else? Forgetting. Oh yeah, Doodle was another one that I've been this week. Yeah, I don't really remember that many. I've been pretty like on and off this week because just working on stuff, and then also I don't know, just taking like a little break because I've been like I stream like 4 times a week, and it's crazy, I know, but yeah, just like documenting everything. Yeah, that's my reason to stream. So what add-ons do you use in Blender, and if possible, can I get a list? I don't have a list by itself, but I can just show you. Let me see. I'm gonna crack the knuckles. I tried, I failed. Okay, so plugins. I got a pretty good amount of plugins here. Let me check. So first we got like the plugins that are on this side over here. Let's see. I got my box cutter. So it's basically it's one of the plugins that I got in the class that I went to. And it basically what it does is, you know, it helps you a lot with like cutting shapes, adding to the shape itself. It's a very good one for like just boxy like modeling. Accountability, there's a lot to be said for streaming for sure. What do you mean? But yeah, oh, best viewers on what? What is this? Daniel, welcome to the stream. Do the work and be seen. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's why I try to like just document everything. Also, I fear, let me see. I'm scared of clicking that link though. It just came out of nowhere. I'm surprised you didn't banish them yet. Okay, are they like a bad Chad bot? They're a bot? Okay. Let me see. Count June. Okay. Let's see. Can I just damn it. How can I ban? I'm horrible at this. Oh, here we go. Ban. There we go. I see them all the times in smaller channels. Damn. This is the first time I get one. I might be growing. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much for that. But yeah, so going back to the plugins, yeah. So I got box cutter. So if you want to do like your boxy modeling, like, you know, I can show you. File new. So let's say bring in a cube, right? And then I go box, box, box. Okay, so it's Alt W. Here we go. And I remembered it had like a better UI to this, but either way. Okay, so cut. So like here we cut. Okay, I just hold up. Oh, here we go. Bugs helper, make, change shape, surface. Let's see add. Let's see if add works. No. Oh, I need to select it, of course. Wait, okay. Change shape. No. Control B. Huh. I don't know. Sometimes it works. I just haven't used it in a long time. Machine, what it does is it gives you decals of like nuts and bolts. I don't really use it because the decals are pretty like a very realistic, but they do have a good library on realistic decals of nuts and bolts. So if you like going more for like the sci-fi mechanical look, this is a good one. And it has normal maps, so the bolts, you don't have to model the bolt. It'll look like a bolt, like a nut and bolt, and other things. Now, outline helper. That's one that I use a lot. Basically, what it does is, let me show you. Go to Serial Preview. What this does, it automatically creates an outline for your model. So I hit Add Set Outline. Right now it looks all black because I need to add a color. Let me see. Hit New, and then Set Outline, and there you go. And then if you want to change the size of your line, you can just go to the modifiers, and then over here you're gonna get like you can change thickness. You can also put even thickness and just scale it. That's very useful. I use it a lot. What else? And then you can also remove it. Yeah, I see that thickness. Yes. What else? OCD light. Yes. Okay, this one I need a little bit of prep, so I go here, generate, and then I subdivide. Subdivide a lot. Not a lot. Let's keep it low. Like that. And then I just apply it. And then what this does is it creates automatic damage. Like, and when I say damage, it's like rock damage. So like I hit here, oop. Then I go scale. Let's see. Oh, mount. Oh, okay. So here you can see a little bit of like damage here. That says OCD light. Yeah, it's the light version. I think there's like a premium version, but honestly, like this works perfectly. You know, you don't really need it. You can go between clouds and let's grab. So like here in cloud, for example. Let me change the solid here. And then hit smooth. And here you can already have this like automatic damage here. So if you want to make rocks, it's a good way to do them. A ChatGPT can also sometimes be handy to make Python script to make things happen in Blender if you can prompt just right. Yeah, exactly. I need to learn how to prompt that kind of coding because I've tried it before, and when I put in the code, it doesn't work. So I need to like learn how to do that. Like that's cool. Like that's when AI is cool. But yeah, like, and you can just lower you know, the damage, move it around. But you want to be careful with this because it does lag a little bit. So what else? There's a bit of back and forth. Exactly. You know, there's a little back and forth, but it always takes a little bit. Also, Chris, thank you for the alert. Now, this is a good one. This is one that I love, and it is Uku Paint, Usu Paint, however you want to call it. Basically, this is like your poly paint and ZBrush. This is basically like your your substance paint and ZBrush. Of course, it's a little bit less you know, fancy schmancy, but it works so good, and it has layers. It also has textures, so you can do metal textures, and it's working with the node system, so you can really play around with it and the nodes at the same time, and that's something I love doing that with. One example of this that I've used Uku Paint before. I've used Uku Paint for a good chunk of my projects. Let's see, this one. This is like a test tutorial that I did. Render. Let's see if it works. It takes a while to load. There we go. Bruh. Okay. Oh. Just, cool. View. Camera to view. Like I go here, rendered. Make tutorials. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. I'm kind of like, like right now I'm just like recording the whole process of my VTuber, so that way I can do like a tutorial on it. But I'm just slumped with stuff. I do like when I do have that opportunity to make a tutorial, I do it, but I don't have that many. So, but when I can, I can. But I do give advice on stream, so if you ever want to, like, you know, just hop on and ask questions on how I work on stuff, y'all can just, you know, ask away. I don't really have a problem with asking, with people asking me stuff. Like, I'm pretty chill with it. But yeah, Uku Paint, if you want to do, you know, 2D poly paint style or just painted textures, that is a very good plugin to have. What's the other one? Uku Paint, edit. Oh yeah, this was like how I retopologized before, but it's just like a built-in plugin there. What else? Oh, and then I got auto rig. But I got auto rig for free in the Blender market because of the anniversary. But it's a very good plugin. Let's see. I had the Luigi. Here we go. So I tried it here, and it worked perfect. Well, not perfect, because you still need to do some little things here and there. Especially like when you get to the bones before adding the controls. But it's really good. It's really good. Yeah. Is it an AI texture plugin? No. No. You mean what's it? Uku Paint? Because Uku Paint is not AI. It's actually just Uku Paint. Yeah. So Uku Paint is not AI. It is literally like a paint on model plugin. Where is it? Here we go. So shoot. Let me just camera view. So it is only like a paint on. Like a paint on plugin. So let me show you. Like go here and paint. And here you're gonna have your layers. So if you want to add like another layer, you can just go and hit the plus button over here. So kind of like Substance Painter, yeah, basically. And you have different kinds of layers here. So like, it's literally just like ZBrush. So for example, I want to add a new like a new layer for like to just brush on. So I go here to new image, and here you can set up the size, because the thing is that each layer works like basically like an image. You're just painting an image, so you want to really bring up that resolution up, or else you want to like you're gonna start getting like pixelated or blurry textures. But if you want to do that, feel free to do that. I always go for that. Just thinking for a sec. Cell shader or of sorts? No. Cell shader, that's a whole other thing for the with like the nodes. This, you're literally just painting. So like I go here to texture paint, right? Guess I gotta update it. Let's see. Go to texture paint. Let's see. And Uku Paint. Let me just material preview. I like how it looks in the material preview. Okay. So yeah, here in texture paint, I go here, and then I literally just let's see. I go in and I toggle. So the good thing about this bucket though is that you do have a little button to toggle between the eraser and the brush. So here I'm just, yeah, so I'm painting, here I'm erasing. So but here I can just like oop, and that failed miserably. Let's see. Paint. No, that lags. Fall off. Shoot. Yeah, sometimes it works, trust me. It's just that I think I needed to do some things before. Let's see, eye shade. Let's see. Weird. Whoa. Let's do that. Okay. Eyebrow. Yeah, like there's. Let me show you a tutorial. Because I don't know why it's just. There's like a what's it called? Like there's a process to like prepare it first, but I'll show you the tutorial that I followed. Here we go. Copy link. But it's a very good website. It's a very good plugin for when you want to just do these like substance painter style things. But if you do want to like do a cell shading, that's where you're gonna be using the nodes. So I don't know why it's not working. Texture paint. Okay. I'm gonna add a new image. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. For some reason. You're in erase mode? No, I'm in like painting mode. I just don't know why it's not working. Let's soften radius. It says it erase alpha. Erase alpha. Add alpha. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, and then I can just gonna change this real quick. Here we go. And now I can just whoop. Oh, hold up. Mix. There we go. Okay, it's mix. Yeah, so here you can just go in and paint. Big brain. Yeah. I just realized I'm using blue. No. Brother, Brother, now if you want to like change this guy, yeah, this guy. Now if you want to change like the hue on this thing, kind of like in Photoshop, you just go to like sphere layer over here, right here on this little button, this gear. He does no memes. He does no memes. You go here to hue and saturation, and here you can change the hue like that. Then you can turn it off, on and off. But yeah, and you can remove it, and you can remove this. So like I want to go in and maybe let's see, the line red top. So I want to change the top. Let's make him shiny. Let's make him shiny. So I go here, right, on hue, and let's see, like a deeper blue. There we go, kind of like that. Let's up the saturation, up the value a little bit, and there we go. And you can even use you know, different types of layers. So let's say background, go for a new image, and here let's see, image, brick, magic, noise, let's see, color ramp, let's see, next. Here we go. So if you want to put like, for example, let's say an overlay layer, you come in here, paint on top of it all, and it won't change. Like it will change it, but you know, it'll, you know, work like in Photoshop. A shiny, yeah, brother, yeah. I'll stop. Yeah, Oku Paint, I cannot like recommend it enough. It's so good. I love it. And is it free? I don't even remember if it's free. I think it's free, yeah. It's in the video. Like, the video has a good tutorial, like a detailed tutorial on it. And also, it's, what's it? there's links to download it. So yeah. And then when you're finished, you just go back to object mode, hit N, and you keep working, you know, normally. But that's mainly Google Paint, I don't know. 100% free. Yeah. Yeah. I cannot recommend it enough. Such a good plugin. Really all of them. That like really the ones that I don't use, it's like Bugs Cutter. Forgot the other one, but yeah. I normally use Uku Paint. What else? Now I'm using Retopo Flow. And don't remember the other ones, but yeah. By the way, what version of Blender is this? This is 4.1. I still haven't updated to 4.2. I know, but I'll get to that eventually. Funny enough, I had, and I think Chris knows this. I've been using like, what was it, like 3 point, it was 3 point, I think 3.2, 3.3, I don't even remember, for a long time. So it's recently, it was recently when like I updated this thing. And now it's like when I update it, now there's like a new version and I go like, what the hell? But it's good because now they have a bunch of new like features, so a lot more nodes, geometry nodes, a lot more nodes. There's also you know, now you can put infinite amount of lights. There's this new type of Eevee. Any crashes so far? Oof, so fucking many. So freaking many. You have no idea. And it's mainly when I stream. But yeah, like, maybe I need to update it. I don't know, but I know that, what's it? Yeah, now you can put, like, new, what's it? Like, more, like, infinite lights in the new Blender update. Which I think got released yesterday? I don't remember. But I know, everybody's, like, going for it. Like, everybody's, like, going... Not everybody, just, like, the Blender heads. But, yeah, a lot of people are going crazy about it. Oh, it also has, like, a portal thing. That's a cool feature. I haven't updated mine yet. Same. Same. So got the 4.1 here. Because I don't want to go through the hassle. I feel like I just updated it and now I have to, like, update it again. Also, for the new peeps that are here, y'all can just, if you want, you can follow me and see some of my work. I normally post on Instagram though, so that's where the majority of my work is. I do both 2D art and also 3D art, but I've been just like on the 3D grind like heavily these past months since last year. So, but if you want to see more of my work, you can just go over there and see my stuff. I also stream on YouTube, so yeah. Hey, you bot? Yeah, that's my bot. But he's a good bot. He's a good boy. He's in the corner right there. This is Wispy. He a chatter now. But yeah, I got some emotes uh through 7TV, and I made my own. So I got like a say like a, and I do them in Blender as well. So like this one for example, this one I made in Blender. I also made this one, Lark. I saw on your YouTube. Yeah, that one's not mine. The Gengars are not mine, but I love them. What else? I did do some 2D ones, so I got myself with the knife. What else? Got like spooky ghost. I should really take like a stream and play some horror games. I feel like I haven't gamed in a long time. I also got a save emote. Tend to be the greatest thing to come to Twitch. Honestly, yeah, because I'm still not affiliated, like affiliate. So I don't have the whole like the I don't have emotes yet, so I can't really just put custom emotes. So but the good thing I like 7TV because at least I can have emotes and they're free, so y'all can just go in and use how many y'all want. Let's see. I'm gonna put this one here. This one here. There. Oh, not that. I think. Yeah. This one here. This one here, and this one here. Yeah. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. It closed perfectly. First try. Yeah. If y'all have any suggestions as well for like emotes, this edge flow. Oh, this edge flow. This is Retopo flow. It's a different flow, but a goodie. It's a good flow. Bald emote? Yes. I should really do a bald emote. Um, I mean, like the concept. Oh, what do you mean, like the concept of it though? Like a Edgeflow program, or do you mean like the concept of the model? Let's hide that. Okay, there we go. Splitting faces into edges. Splitting faces into edges. I don't know. I'm just like using the plugin. I don't know the method itself specifically. Looks good. Thank you. Yeah, now let's see, how much time do we have? We got time to at least start on the Crocs. We're starting on the Crocs, guys. Yeah. Finally. It is the time. Yeah, you're trying to have faces with only 4 sides, right? Yeah. We're gonna be I'm trying to have it 4 sides. just because that's what I've been hearing that people recommend. Uh, like have everything in quads. So I've been trying to have everything like quads. So there's probably some triangles here and there, like here for example, but they're just what's it called? They're just like solid things. They're not gonna be like bendable. So you're like, it'll be fine, right? Oh, that's you? Yeah, yeah, that's me. Oh right, you didn't see it. Yeah. You know what? Let me actually color this stuff. Yeah, no, let me show you the concept. Because I drew this in stream, like every single thing, like the whole process, um, is my YouTube, and if it's not, then it's probably stuff that I'm recording separately to then put in a YouTube video. So, that, pure ref, where my pure ref at? There we go. So, let me show you. So, this is the design. This is the concept art. Let me actually, like, stretch it. There we go. So yeah, this is the concept art for him. Again, I drew this in stream. And basically, it's kind of like this voodoo, like, ragdoll zombie thing. Basically, like Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Where it's like, I'm a zombie, but it's like, you know, I'm like, more so like a doll thing. Like a doll ghoul. So like my arms come off. Not really. I'm not gonna animate that. But you know, you get the idea. And then here's like the turnaround. Well, this is the correct turnaround over here. For sculpting, but this is just like a simple you know, quick turnaround of info. Just like the info. But yeah, like here we got the hoodie, and I do have an idea for the hoodie where like I do want it to animate it. So you drew the turnarounds? Yeah, I drew everything. Like I drew everything from scratch. I studied illustration, so like I got that 2D background, yo. But yeah, I concepted that the glove was the thing that was tricky to do, because I didn't want it to like overwhelm the wrist, because already I have so much info here. But it's like, I was thinking, like, this is a VTuber. VTubers, first of all, they have so much information on the design, and second of all, they have more information than this. You have any tips for getting into 2D art? So okay, if you want to start 2D arting, 2D arting, what you want to do is practice, just draw what you see. Also, if you want to get into like, you know, just in addition to drawing what you see, just, you know, practice anatomy. Just try to make give yourself some prompts to learn also. But mainly it's the whole like draw what you see, like, you know, go around, grab a sketchbook, practice. You have to be like drawing nonstop. So and once you get to a point where like you've learned a lot of the basics, so you know your shading, you know your anatomy, you know how to like stylize a little bit, you know how to, well, that one is not really like a must in the basics department, but when you know shading, you know how to do figures, you know how to do anatomy, you know, all of that, then you can start experimenting and play around with, not really look for a style, but just experiment and have fun. one of the things that I like to do is just experiment in my iPad or in my sketchbook. So I try to look for like fun ways I can I can draw like a hand. Fun ways I can draw a croc, right? Like you can always grab an object and just play around with it. And then eventually you'll start developing your own style automatically. So it's not really something like if you're gonna ask around like, oh, how do you uh you know get your style? It's automatic. But if you want to start drawing, practice the basics. So again, like your anatomy, your shading, figures, draw some still lives. Also practice painting, like traditional painting. I know I'm a digital geek here, like a digital artist solely, as you see, but I like going sometimes and do traditional, and it's nice if you want to like just practice, if you want to like just take a little digital break. But that's really it. But yeah, like just take the basics to a certain point where when you see that there is no more room to grow, like there's always going to be room to grow, but when you get to a certain point where you see that now you want to start experimenting and stylize a little bit more, do it. I like to work with silhouettes. Let me see if I still have my drawings. I don't have my drawings here. Let me see. Let me see if I have them on my Discord. If not, I can just import them. Okay. It's like way, way in the back. Shoot. Did I ever put my stuff here? No. Yeah, no. I don't have the sketches, but I can show you like a way that I do for sketching. I think it's a good time for a little break. Okay. You seen Kill la Kill? I have not finished it. I need to. Well, I haven't even started it. Period. I think I saw like the first episode in Toonami, when they showed it in Toonami, but I never finished it. I should really finish it. Really, I took a lot of inspo from Panty and Stalking for my ToonTuber. I mean, my VTuber. And this is like a little like 3D reference that I wanted to grab. Also like stuff from other VTubers that I want to like learn from. So like here is Enemy 16, 64. Here we got like Beazle. He's another streamer. And just like looking at how he does like the big shoes. Also like taking inspo from like the vibe. That shirt is Senketsu. Oh yeah. Yeah, this. Yeah, I wanted to like grab some what's it called? Some reference on how they do like open mouth garments, like just the garment. So like because I wanted to make it so that the clothing opens up like a mouth. But I'm gonna be doing that with alphas and not actually gonna sculpt it because it is I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Well, I was crazy for a bit, and then I saw the light, and then I went back into the darkness. Let's see. Click. Oh shoot, no, this one doesn't have my. I'm looking for yeah, I'm looking for. Oh, you know what? Let me show you my art station. Let me show you my art station. Art station. Here we go. You know what? No, no, no. Let's go for a human version. Here we go. So this is the way that I normally sketch my stuff. Small. Small. Yeah, this is how I sketch normally. This has got everything, huh? I don't have everything. I don't have vitamin D. That's something I don't have. Yeah, but yeah, no, like these are the way that I sketched this character over here for my thesis. And so I try to go for like shapes. One thing I do a lot is shape language, and I do that by just drawing and erasing. It's okay, a lot of us vitamin D deficient. Yeah. But yeah, this is another one that I did. And here, like, somewhere, I started out just using lines. I didn't like using lines, so I kept going and I started, you know, doing silhouettes and erasing. So I kind of draw the same, I kind of sketch the same way that I sculpt. I just start with like a big blotch, and then I start carving away and erasing. So like that's like a good way to you to like really have that nice shape language in your designs. But you know, again, if you want to do humans, if you want to do creatures, if you want to do animals, you gotta learn your basics. Besides basics, another thing I forgot to mention: perspective is a big one. So that's another thing you want to add to your bucket of things to basics to learn when getting into 2D art, because trust me, once you learn how to do 2D art, you're gonna see like a better result with, not saying that you need to draw in order to do sculptures, but it is like a big plus if you want to like develop your own characters, or you want to like make a more cartoony look or some other like stylized work, or just planning stuff. So like right here, yeah, I have these 4 sketches that I did, and then I ended up doing one of these. Oh, this one though. Yeah, this creature. I should have picked a different color here, but oh well. But yeah, this is how I sketched them out. Started with silhouettes. Used the lasso tool to like recycle some parts. And just had fun with it, really. But yeah, I would love to sculpt this one though. This one would look awesome to sculpt though. Same with this one. Really, a lot of these sketches could be fun to sculpt. Imagine these in 3D. Imagine. But imagine just like having to do this whole repetitive pattern on this whole thing. Like, it's possible though, but still, it's gonna be like, oh. But yeah. Um, yeah, but the one that I really want to sculpt is this one. This was the one that I wanted to do, but the professor said no. Choose this one. And in part, I get it. It's something that you don't normally see. And it's got like interesting patterns and stuff. Yeah, sometimes this is the thing with art school. Like, you're gonna do you in school. I graduated last year. Yeah, I graduated, so I'm not in school anymore. But I studied in Ringling College of Art and Design. I studied illustration. I majored in illustration. And then I went in and did a concentration in visual development for movies, games, and comics. And so this is what some of the projects that we had to do. And then later down the line, in my final year, I took ZBrush and I took Blender. Ringling, funny college name. I know. The funny thing though is that we in graduation, some of the students actually brought clown noses for the graduation, because the thing is that the administration does not like the association of Ringling with the circus, even though that the Ringling brothers, or at least one of them, I don't remember if it was both or one, but founded the college. So, but they're kind of like ashamed of that a little bit, of like the circus background. So yeah, but I would definitely model him. I got like the idea in my head of how I want him to be modeled. I want him to like coil up in like a mountain or something, because the idea here is a hurricane monster, so hence all the swirls everywhere. But yeah, it was like really funny. I liked it. And here we got the creatures like kaiju. Yeah, they're basically like, this is the thing. The project was a monster project, because I think this was during October. And everybody, so like each person did their own thing. Some people did like your creepy monster, your like horror movie, your grotesque monster, everything, all of it. I wanted to get a little bit ahead and actually do something for my thesis. Like those secret final bosses that you would find, like that you would battle after defeating the final boss. So I wanted to do the god of chaos and destruction. You have masters. I have a bachelor's, and I am not planning on getting a master's because I got enough student debt. I got enough student debt. But yeah, everybody went for the creepy monsters. I decided to go for a kaiju, because I liked kaijus a lot. I grew up with Godzilla, and so I wanted to really do something, a kaiju, for my thesis. So yeah, here we got like some pose explorations, some little turnarounds, little extra info on how the body looks when like you take away the arm here, and you got some call outs of like the texture. So like if you're giving this to like a 3D sculptor, they're gonna know the texture of this. But yeah, here we got like the taiku, the like creatures. And really, these are things that you can always, you can learn by yourself. Because I know that, if you want to go to art college or you want to study art, that's totally okay. You knew how to draw going in college. Let me show you. Let me show you, because I did draw a lot when I was before going to college. But I wasn't really that good in the beginning. Let me see if I can go way back in time in my Instagram. Y'all are gonna see some ugly stuff. But it's the process. It's gonna go way back. See, that's okay, here we go. First year. Okay, and like way first semester. I'm going all the way to the beginning, to the very beginning of my Instagram. Also, what did you... Okay. Chris, you scared me with that emote. I thought it was something else. Okay. Here are my first posts. Origin story. Yeah. So this is the first image I put up in my Instagram. This was like summer camp. We were learning how to use Photoshop. And this is literally just a photo of the drawing on the screen, so you can see the pixels. But then if you want to see some of my anatomy work, this was before you know, before going to college. So this is like a Don Quixote, which is a very famous character in literature. And so you can really see all the mistakes, like super thin waist, for some reason like a big bulge, horse anatomy, shading was not good. I was proud of this metal texture. But yeah, like emo horse. Yes, emo horse. And then here we got some doodles, just doodling. You can see I didn't really format it correctly, so... But I think it's because it used to be only... This is like the time when I think it was only squares. Yeah, this is when Instagram used to just be squares. But yeah, were just like doodles that I put up. This is like another thing that I did. Somebody asked me to do like an album cover. But it never fell through. This is another one. Just, you know, me being emo, dark. This is when I wanted to be like more of a horror artist, and you can see that later on in the years. This is another one. No. Yeah, this one. Again, I think this was when Instagram was only square, like a square format. Dark matter. Yeah, that used to be my my name, and then I changed it. But yeah. Now I go by JomarJV or JJV. It really depends. So you used to be edgy. You know, I used to think I was edgy. And then I realized I wasn't. Yeah. Here is when I get to senior year of high school, where the teacher there gave us the assignment of copying some of Da Vinci or I think Michelangelo's drawings. So I did like a fetus. And then later on I went in and like did a skeleton. Yeah, this is definitely back then when Instagram only accepted like square images. But yeah, I did like a whole skeleton, which I think this was the thing that really helped me a lot to get into the college. Because when you go and apply for like an art college, Your portfolio is more so like, you know, anatomical studies and all that stuff. Band. Yes. Yes. Edginess. Oh, this one was made with my phone. Yeah. My iPad broke at that time. I had to get a new one, and so I had to draw this on my phone. What else? I recreated Starry Night for in high school. You had like a note? What do you mean like a note? No, I always had iPad. I always used iPad. But yeah, the phone. Oh, iPhone. No, wait. No, I think it was, yeah, it was iPhone, I think. Yeah. It was an iPhone back then. Before that I had like an Android, but then I changed it to a phone, an iPhone. But yeah. And then I keep going, like, I go through my inking phase, right? Just having fun with ink. I love ink. Candy Express, fortune cookie. Yeah, like, let's see, and like really I just experimented. Like this was like I think when I used Procreate for the first times. And then there was another, what was it, Pixelu app. Yeah. And did these like weird trippy things. So what else? Oh, this one. Yeah, like you can see here, like, you know, I'm learning, but it's still like my anatomy is not there. I'm doing like wacky stuff with it. Here, I think, what was the name of this challenge? Outfit August 2019. Yeah. That was like way back then. For some reason, I decided to do a whole art challenge at the same time I'm dealing with all the moving process for college, for my first year of college. I don't know why, but oh well. But yeah, I did get some like cool characters from it though. I like this character. I would redo him again. And then here we go, like first day of college. So here I'm just, you know, doing my anatomy studies, right? And these are like very quick anatomy studies. So like I think these were like probably like 15 seconds, 10 seconds, or 5 seconds. I don't remember, but it's like very low seconds. So you had to like quickly get the pose. Then we got some notems, which I got like a bad grade because of the sketch here. But yeah. And then here are some of the projects. So yeah, this was like like a 1 point perspective project. This one was like a more free project where I had to do like a promotional poster. Then we got Inktober, not my best work. Then my final for my first year. This is another one. So, but like, these were done using Photoshop though. I was starting Photoshop. They just literally just gave us Photoshop and a few videos, and they just said like, here, learn it. On top of all the work that we had to do during the semester. But yeah, we got like some 3D stuff as well. This is one of the sculptures that I did my first year. Done some more digital art, some more ink art. Yeah, but like here is when, like, you know, you're starting to like, I'm starting to see like a better like an improvement overall, somewhat. um, yeah. Oh, but like second year was the biggest one for me because this was when I had digital illustration classes, and I had like a very hard ass teacher. So yeah, he was like very very blunt. He was like no nonsense everything. So yeah, and yeah, so like this is when like I got way better doing a lot of this stuff, like drawing. So and this was one that I like felt very proud of. I still feel like pretty proud of this piece because just managing to like make this piece look 3D. Um, but I was still not there with the color though. Like here you can still see I'm still using a lot of blacks or at least desaturated purples, and those are good, but there comes a time when you need to like, you know, be a bit more intense with some saturation in the shadows. Surprised the pigs aren't cops. Yeah, that's the thing though, because okay, the project here was animal idioms. So it was like, oh, like night owl, white elephant, pig-headed, and black sheep. And so um yeah, we decided on going we the professor decided to go with pig-headed. Because it's literally just I literally grabbed the famous image of when people like a bunch of like how should I say this without being political? Um, like that was when a bunch of conservative people or like pretty like people that were mad at like the mask mandates went into the Michigan state house or whatever, and like stormed in and just like screamed at the cops and stuff. Let's see if I can find. I don't have the photo, but yeah, it was like an image of a guy just screaming and pointing at the cops, and the cops were just like, "Bruh." And so I took that image and I just like used that as inspo, very heavily inspo, because it's like the same composition, I think. But yeah, and then we got like a fashion project. I didn't feel too strongly for this one though. Some traditional work. This one we had to like redo some children's storybook pages, and I like this one, but okay. The original design of the face for this guy was this, and I still love it to this day. But the thing is, my professor did not let me do this face because he said, and I quote, "This looks too anime." And I would honestly redraw this guy with this face. But yeah, I got some color studies. Another one of the other sketch. But yeah, like here you can see the whole process. But this was where the wild things are. And so like I redrew them. I would love to like redraw this and or just sculpt these guys because these look good for like sculpting. But yeah, you can see here like more or less I got that like anime looking style, and then I went in for like that I call it the scary godmother face with like the dotted eyes. But yeah, he said it was too anime, but it's like it's your stereotypical, you know, like, you know, not that the professor's stereotypical, but it's like your stereotypical art professor, you know, quote. This was like a free project. What Scary Godmother? Yes. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. It's my childhood. But yeah. Here you can just see more of my stuff for digital illustration, and here, this is the origin of my design. This is the first time I draw myself like this. I'm still proud of the design though. But yeah. Origin story here, guys. Okay, this is where everything changed. This is when my Fire Nation attacked. So, in one class, I was doing stuff like this, and it's the same professor, right? The hard-ass professor. So I do stuff like this, but then I do stuff like this in another class because we're practicing using Photoshop and Illustrator. So you see like the juxtaposition, like these two were done in the same day, like the same time, right? And the thing is, I show this to my no, I show this one to my professor, right? Like the hard ass professor, and he's like, no, stay with creepy, don't go to cutesy route. You know, he said that to me, and I go like, I appreciate your you know, your input, right? But yeah, I appreciate your input, but and look at how my butt looked. Not my ass butt, but this butt. This was the next project I did for him. After the clown, this was the project that I did for him. And he just like, you know, he was just like, you know, baffled, like this looks awesome, like, you know, and so this actually gave me some like recognition in college, like for like some awards and stuff. But yeah, like, yeah, I was like, see, cutesy, I can do cutesy. I can do cutesy. But yeah, this is like the whole process. But yeah, like it's and then here we go, using actual shapes. The reason why this drawing works so well was because of the shape language, and I think that's why a lot of people liked it. Was because of that, just like the intense, you know, the foreground element, the middle ground element, the background elements, the shading, the contrast, and also the colors. One thing I've noticed in college is so many people like this color combination more, but I get it. Like it's your average, like your classic purple and yellow. But yeah, and then it kept going. And then summer comes in. That's when that's the summer after my second year, where like I really started to draw myself. And then I do like a little Pokemon Fusion challenge, which I do want to go back and sculpt these. Like this one, for example, this one would be awesome to sculpt. Same with this one. And this one as well. What else? I think this one too. Really, most of them. Let's see. Yeah. This is the boob meme. I did the boob meme. A little risky over here though. But yeah. Boob window. And I drew a boob on a window. Inner side boob. I should have done this differently, but oh well. And then free space, it's just him. I love it. This is when I started using pixel art. Yeah, like really, yeah. It's a whole journey. Here is my third year. This is where like I start my visual development track. This would be crazy to sculpt. This would be crazy to sculpt. But yeah. What else? What else? Some things for thesis. Yeah, and this is like when, you know, uh like my final year. This was like our senior portrait, so like for in my college for graduation, we have to make senior portraits. So we have to like paint ourselves. But with my professor, we had to make ourselves into characters. So I made myself into this. So who knows? Maybe this could be a skin, or maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, that's and then here we have like my final year, most recent stuff, and last year, and then we get to present day. So that's really my art journey, but pretty long-winded, but it's you know, it takes time. It's all just learning the basics, and just learning how to do like just going from there. The roughness here. You gotta go look at dark gray here. Okay, this one, it's a little bit, yeah, I made this one actually spiky. Damn. Well, oh well. I'm already here. Can't go back. See, this is it's very important for you to like, for you guys to really do concept art. Because then you won't make the same mistake I did right now. But yeah. I'm gonna paint these real quick. The yellow. I'm gonna go like golden metallic yellow. It's funny how I get this Zelda song and I'm dealing with golden triangles. Just a little thought. Cereal. Okay. Yeah, I gotta redo the ear. Frick! I'm not procrastinating in any way. Okay, pants. I think pants can be the same color here. Yeah. Okay. So far, so good. Like, again, I just need to work on the ears again, and then work on the Crocs. But I think the Crocs, we can do that tomorrow. But yeah, Also, here's the hair. Beautiful, beautiful hair. Never touching the hair again, unless I'm animating it. But yeah, it's mostly it for today. But I'm glad that, anybody that stayed... Oh, I gotta do the glove next. Frick. But yeah, like, anybody that stayed on, thank you so much for coming to the stream. We're gonna be rating somebody, so don't go anywhere. And also, like, if you want to see more of my process, and you want to see... If you want to see more of my process, or just talk with me or whatever, you can just, if you want, you can follow, and also click the bell to get notified. Also, if you want to just you know, message me in chat. Here is my Discord. Got a Discord. I normally use it to like announce my stream, but yeah, hopefully we can get more people in there and actually make it more lively. But in addition to that, let's see what else. You know, if you want to follow me on my socials, I'll just send that again. Oh, there you go. But yeah, yeah. Let's see. But yeah. Let's try somebody who is live. And no, Aku is not live. I caught you. I caught you right there. Probably. I don't know if you were gonna text that. We were gonna. Damn it! Yeah, yeah. I know Aku is not live. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh. Oh. I don't know that. I'm trying to look for another 3D like blend head or ZBrush head. Let's see. Yeah, we can just write Proco. No. Unity. Stream. Okay. You still use ZBrush, by the way? Yeah, I use ZBrush. I use this whole, like, I made the whole model in ZBrush first, and then oh, GadWorks is live. We can raid GadWorks. But yeah, I modeled this in ZBrush first, and then I retopoed it, or retopoing it in Blender. You know what? I'm gonna raid. Let's raid GadWorks. Awesome guy. I'm seeing some questionable stickers, but yeah, he's very fun to be with. You pay a yearly fee? No. I don't. Yarg. Arg. No, I got it from a friend. A friend of a friend. Oh, yeah. That's why I said, like, I still have 2022 version. Yeah. Oh, it's so crazy how it's so pixelated. But yeah, let's go raid them. I like Mischief. Yeah. If you want more Mischief, you can give me a follow. But yeah, so yeah, let's go and raid them. So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm gonna be streaming more of the process. So I'm just gonna be working on the crocs and other stuff. So yeah, thank you so much, and let's go over there. Bye bye.